Hey, everybody, we're back with CNBC's Andrew Ross Sorkin. Right now, beside the economic effects of the coronavirus, we're in the middle of a massive nationwide protests, which may, in and of themselves, inadvertently exacerbate the coronavirus problem. But something is different with these protests than 4 years ago. I mean, many people became aware of Black Lives Matter during the 2016 presidential campaign. Back then, it was perceived as being marginal. Many people perceived as their methods of being too extreme, their goals too radical, even though they're quite simple, which is to get the acceptance that Black Lives Matter as much as anyone else's.
100%.
Now, corporations are running ad campaigns.
Right.
Like major American middle-of-the-road corporations, these guys have metrics on this, right? They see that the country has changed because they do diagnostics deeper than a political campaign. What do you think this is proving? In terms of the national view
I have
of
a lot
this?
of hope about this. I'm hopeful in one respect, which is I think that they're engaging on this topic in a way they never did before. It actually is moving the needle in terms of the conversation. You have CEOs who would have never even talked about this before, and that's amazing. And that's the good news. The question is whether you think that it's going to be more than press releases, whether it's going to be more than advertising, because ultimately, and this is the thing that nobody in the business world wants to talk about, this is a political issue. And it's about the governors and the state attorneys generals, and depending on your politics, the president. And the question is whether companies and CEOs who may be willing to put out a press release are really going to be willing to step up, given all the money that companies spend lobbying on all sorts of issues. Are they really going to go to Washington, for example, or really go to the State House and really try to push this issue the way they say they want to? And I'm a journalist. I'm a professional skeptic. I hope I'm wrong. I desperately hope they do take up this issue. And that's why I do have some hope, but I'm watching and I'm waiting.
What will COVID do to our cities? Cities are the hardest hit.
Right.
And there's a lot of remote work right now, as you were saying before. What's that going to mean? The success. Many industries, about a third of American industries, have been able to actually work fairly efficiently remotely. What's that going to mean to our cities?
Well, look, I worry about our beloved New York, Stephen. I worry about it because people are realizing they can do this over Zoom, and you're seeing Facebook and all sorts of other companies say, we're going to do remote work for the future. We think 50% of our workforce is going to work remotely. And so if people are going to leave cities. I'm worried they're going to leave cities. And when they leave cities, that means the tax base of these cities goes down. That means that we're going to have less money to pay the firemen, the police, for the subways and everything else. And so I think there could be, when people talk about real economic problems, I worry about the long-term impact on cities and what we're going to do about all of this and what we're going to do to make New York City great. I hate to say make New York City great again, but what are we going to do to make New York City great again? What are we going to do to make some of these other big cities great again? And I think it's a real something again to worry about. I hate to be a big worrier, but it's sort of the moment.
Well, thank you for leaving us on that note.
I wish I left you on a better note, my friend.
Everybody sleep tight. Thanks so much for being here, Andrew.
Hey, Stephen, thank you. Appreciate it.
You can watch Squawk Box weekday mornings on CNBC. Andrew Ross Sorkin, everybody. We'll be right back. Thanks, Andrew.